Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're looking at the Wilder team. We're going to go ahead and get our summons out of the way. Hopefully we can get some Lorzen. Hopefully we can get some Cirrus, some Almas, some of the heroes that I haven't used, maybe a Gorbo or two. So we'll go ahead and start with our summon, which right off the bat, look at that, a Lorzen. He's a hero that I really want to try, and a new hero, Falks. Unfortunately, with the Wilder team, not going to be much help with him. But we did pull Lorzen right off the bat, so hopefully this is going to be a strong, solid summoning session. So we're going to go ahead and use all of our scrolls first. And we need some fodder there. We got some Ogi, got some Ira. So pretty good there. And hopefully only 3 on that pull, not too good, no help there. No Wilders. So we'll go ahead and burn through all of these gems that we've been saving. And there is our first elite from the pull, which is Almas. Very nice. I know I've fought him a couple times in endgame with him ascended, and he is super tough and super hard to kill. Hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2 more copies of him. Got 4 rares on that, and just 1 that we can use. So hopefully a couple more. All right, so one more fodder. And our second elite, which is hopefully, nope, Santandra. Perfect for the Mauler team, not quite for the Wilder team. And some more, we're not even getting much fodder. Only 3 blues on that one. So a lot of the greens are going to the garbage. And another elite. Seems they're all coming one single, which is Morella. No help there for the Light Bears. And 4 more. So not even getting much fodder even there. All Maulers and 1 Graveborn. So we do get some cards there. So we'll go ahead and use those after we do our companion summons. This one I'm usually not too lucky in, but some hopefully good on Arden there. So a little bit more fodder. Then when we get into the Wilder specific summons, we got 4 full summons, so 40 scrolls here. And I'm hoping we get some elites out of these pulls, because we do need quite a bit more. That's a lot of fodder right there, which is good. 2, 4, 6, 7 to 10 blues. So that'll be good. Oh, we got to clear out some of these, which go ahead and do the auto ascends and do the smart ascends. Looks like we got quite a few Wilders in there. So I think the tough one in this is going to be, what are we going to make our team of? So there it had me do a double Ogi with smart ascend, which is good, because we'll get him to Elite Plus, so we can go ahead and ascend some other heroes. And we'll continue. We got 3 more 10 pulls, so hopefully some elites. Not having good luck on this team so far. A lot more fodder. Some Arden, 3 Iras. So hopefully we can pull some elites. And finally 2 elites. Come on, Alma. Double Namora. Oh, Namora I like. I do really like her, but you can buy her from the shop. So if I wanted to pick up a couple more copies of her, I could. And look at that, 7 more fodder. So we got a lot of fodder. Like I said, we got 2 cards on the table, so we'll pull 2 more Wilders here. And I think we should have enough for at least 1 more Soul Stone, Elite Soul Stone, so we'll pull another one. This one we got Namora again. Holy cow. That is 3 Namoras alone from this pull. So we're going to have to save some of those, because in the future they are going to be big. That way I don't have to buy them. And another Lorzen, very nice. So we can actually get him to Elite Plus as well, which is a character that I wanted to use. A Lorzen, we got double Namoras there, both going to Elite Plus, so a lot of fodder. And 2 Iras, so we'll have her to Elite Plus, so we can use her as food. So look at all the Wilders we have now. Going from a team that really didn't have much, so we'll go ahead and we'll get her up to an Elite Plus, so she will be food for somebody. I'm just not sure. I have to sit down and see who I want to build here and who I don't use. I like Sirius. I'd like to see him really endgame. Kaz and Gorvo, I'd love to see 2, just because I don't use him very much. And we do have enough for 1 more stone. Hopefully we get a Wilder. It's like playing the lotto. You got a 1 in 4 chance to pull a Wilder. I was trying to get my very last scroll there so we could do 1 more summons, but I'm a touch short of the weekly. So not going to have enough in there. But we did get our 1 more stone, which is Cirrus. Very nice. So we got another copy. So that is a ton of Wilders. And I know from my last video, I can pick up 100 gems for each of these guys that I unlocked. So we'll go ahead and do that now, and we should have 1 more full summons. Hopefully get 1 or 2 more Wilders. Even if we get some more fodder, we'll be able to create a little more. And just unlocked Almas, which was great. I would love to see him ascended. It's going to be a while, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you might be able to buy him from the shop. Maybe not. Might be thinking of another hero, but I thought he is in the shop as well. So Almas, I'll definitely focus on. And we do have enough for 1 more regular pull. So we'll get that out of the way, and hopefully we get a Wilder or 2 here. Nope, nothing elite. Another Arden copy, which is good, and a little bit more fodder, which, staying faction specific, we're going to need a lot of fodder. So hopefully save up a couple more of the faction scrolls themselves. So overall, this is what we have right now. I'd like to get Lorzen up. I'd like to get Sirius up. I'd like to stick with Arden for a little bit. Maybe Almas, Kaz. I don't have any Gorvo. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down, go through the summons, and see what we're going to do for this campaign. All right, so let's get into the campaign push with Team Wilder. So went through and did some ascensions, got some people leveled up. So we're going to actually be going with Iran, with Lorzen, which is going to be my DPS for this one. Cirrus, which is going to be my other tank. A Namora, which might be an off-tank, kind of situational. And Leica. So that will be the team comp. So I have 2 DPS, 1 healer, 2 tanks. So we'll go ahead and see how the campaign push is going to go here. The other teams have pushed quite a bit into Chapter 10. So hopefully doing kind of the same here. Lorzen I've never really used. I hear a lot of really good things, that he's really strong, especially with the shields, as you can see there on both the tanks. His ultimate is a Maelstrom, which I believe is just a massive damage AoE. Which you've seen right there, just kind of blew up. So Charm, so that will complete Chapter 9. So I'll move into the next chapter. Unless we're going to have the same bug we did last time. Nope, looks like we're going to be able to move right into 10. So I still love how Aaron just brings everybody together. Sirius with his big sweeping damage. Leica, of course, bringing the haste to the team right off the bat and doing a lot of damage in a knockback. And I did swap out Arden for this. He might be kind of situational as we get a little bit further in this campaign, to maybe swap out Leica and put Arden back in. I think that'll probably be a better combination at this time, but I wanted to see how Lorzen does, which he does very, very well. Pretty impressed with him so far, just from his shield and his ability to link the enemies together. So I'm actually taking out the front line and the back line, as you can see there by his little ability. And of course, Namora with the big heals going off there. As you've seen from the summoning videos, I got a lot of copies of Namora in there. So pretty happy about that. It was good to see, even though I didn't get as much fodder as I hoped I was going to get. But still pretty solid pulls. I was hoping to get another Gorvo too, because I haven't used Gorvo either. And here it looks like it's going to be a pretty tough one. Pretty close. Namora kept getting CC'd, but the Lorzen shield seems to be a Huge damage increase. And I know he does bring more damage to the team because I believe he offers up a debuff. And linking those enemies together is huge. And his ultimate is the Maelstrom. We'll take a quick look at him because I want to see what his other ability is. Sirius I've used a couple times, but Lorzen I have not. So his ultimate, which is Tempest, which is the AoE. Attacks enemy inner symbol, which marks enemy for 4 seconds. So it does damage increase by up to 220%. Ultimate mark damage dealt to marked enemies at all by all ally. So actually making our ultimate abilities do a lot more damage. That one is the link. When enemies receive damage, the other will receive 80% of the damage. And it provides a stun if they die. And then, of course, the Wind Ward, which is the shield that we're seeing go off. Which is nice because it even situational. As you can see, when the shield does go off right there, he shields both the tanks, which is huge. Give the ability for Namora to get some more energy, get a heal off, and he shielded him again right there. Combining the CC of Cirrus. And one of the things that I disliked about Namora was the amount of time. So like, watch her in this battle. She charms the enemy there. Even with the haste, it takes a long time for her to get up enough energy to cast her ultimate. And as you can see here, most of the time she never casts her ultimate in the battle. And that's where I feel like Arden might be a lot more situational, or especially just getting a lot of the CC off the bat. Might be better even at a lower level, just because of the amount of CC. And I know Leica only being elite, even swapping out maybe Leica for Arden might be a good choice at this point, and keeping Namora in. Don't have much experience with the Wilder team. Just kind of playing around with them a little bit here. Like I said, Wilders and the Maulers, I don't really use either faction. I don't use any of the heroes from either faction. I've actually stuck with the light and the dark heroes. But when Namora's heal goes off, it's pretty much a win at this point, especially with the amount of damage that they're doing. And there's the Tempest AoE. You run with some more CC and then taking down the target. And I believe my other two teams you can see on the map now, as the other two teams are in Chapter 10. Last one we got the summons for is the Graveborn, which I'm debating. A lot of people have said, wait till the patch comes. But it might be this week or next week. I'm hoping this week. So I might have to delay it a little bit just to get the Graveborn, try to get the new Graveborn hero. But unfortunately with the Graveborn team, their progression is lacking far behind everybody else's. So I'm not sure if holding off for a couple more days is going to make a big difference, or if they're going to do that big of a push with the Graveborn team. I personally thought the Graveborns would be a lot stronger than they are, especially with the push, but the Wilders have been the strongest team so far. They have pushed the furthest and the earliest. And again, that double shield with Lorzen, especially when he gets on a higher level, is just going to be huge kind of mitigation. It looks like this might be the defeat for the Wilder team. So didn't push quite as far as I thought, 10-12. As you can see, both of my Mauler team and the Lightbearer team is in there. The Graveborn team we haven't pushed yet, so 10-12. I thought it would do a little bit better than that. I think a big difference might be putting Arden back in the lineup. So actually getting rid of Leica and putting in Arden. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. What team comp you guys are using with Wilders. How good is Lorzen? And thank you guys for watching.